Today, we're going to talk about two concepts that are killing your business. The fact that you want to get your business started, you want to make money so fast, fast money, fast business, this is killing you. You got to ask yourself, why does your business have to grow so fast? Understand, we appreciate fast growth. But I remember when I was bringing along people in the storage auction business, and I would get folks who would consistently say, send me emails. Hey, Glenda, I like this thing about the storage auction business. What I would like for you to do, do you have anything where I can make three 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, or even 10,000 per month, and it would only take me 6, 8 months to get there to, and I would get this email virtually every other day. I would get this email consistently of people wanting to make significant money extremely fast when they've never made that kind of money before in their life. This is one of the things that I will consistently get. Fast money, fast business is killing your business. For years I've been saying that you're looking at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years to really get your business rolling, to really start things off correctly. And many people don't like that message. Many people are not trying to hear that message because of the fast money, the fast business syndrome, which is killing you. Because, first of all, this is what it causes you to mentally assume. There are many people out there who feel that starting a business is a quick and easy process. So that's the first cancerous thought in your head, that I can build this business really quick. I can make more money than I made on my job. Never made this much money on my job. But I'm going to start a business, and I'm going to set this chain reaction off where I'm making all this money, plus the ludicrous thought that I'll have more free time. This is one of the issues that occurs when people have the wrong mindsets. There's some that I need to bring to your attention. Let's go to, there's a few things I need to bring to your attention. Okay. I don't know why that is doing that. Oh, I know why it's doing that. I know exactly why it's doing that. Because I got the wrong thing. Hold on a second. Let me come in correctly with this. Oh, that did not work. Hold on, let me get this set up. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Now we have what we need. All right, so what I'm going to do is show you where you need to go. All right. The Mindset Gym. Go to the front of the page, subscribe to the Mindset Gym where you get a free audio book once you sign up for the email list, and also something else you should do. You should get money management, the basics of finance and wealth development. I don't care if you're starting a side hustle. I don't care if you are doing Craigslist. This is the blueprint to help you manage your money better so you're a more effective person, and this gives you the wherewithal to bring your own money to the table. I know everyone's talking about OPM, other people's money. However, in the beginning, you're going to need some of your own money. And this is the 5 checking account blueprint to help you set off your finances on the right path. Everybody needs money management, the basics of finance and wealth development. So be sure to grab that today. All right? Get on that. A big part of why fast money or stunt money is you got to look at, why do you need this money? And typically, once again, I tell all my young people, go ahead and start your business when you're 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, before you develop responsibilities, before you get married and have children. Do that now, because you just extend your business runway by 20, 30 years. Because, you know, the average age of an entrepreneur, first-time entrepreneur, is 40 something. So if you start this by when you're 16 and it takes you 15 years to get where you need to go, you're 31 years old, man. You're 31 years old. You're still a young buck. But typically, many people want to disregard the process. I have said it, you know, and I had a friend. We were talking about the YouTube channel and some other stuff, and I said it took me about 4 years to build this. 4 years. 4 years. And I had the leverage of a previous business which gave me the money in the bank so I could set off on this new journey. I did not work a side hustle. This was my only hustle. This was a speculative venture. But I knew from running a business before that I was going to have to put in a lot of time, effort, and energy. I knew this going in. I did not have any grandiose ideals of what was going to be required. I didn't have any of those silly thought processes that many unaware entrepreneurs have, because fast money, fast business. They're reading, you know, that this company, which was a venture-backed company like Uber, Facebook, where someone's like literally throwing millions of dollars at them, that, you know, they grew this fast, and you're like looking at that business and you're looking at your business, and you shouldn't be looking at the businesses that way. That makes no sense for you to do that, because you're literally comparing apples to bricks. These foundational venture capital backed businesses are fundamentally different than what you're doing. You shouldn't even be looking at them. Reading up on them and looking at the journey of the entrepreneurs, the founders, seeing what they went through, that's cool. But you should not compare and contrast your growth to these rare and exceptional business models. You shouldn't. What's up, Mentor Shelley? Marvin Madness. It seems as if delayed gratification is a foreign concept. You should never start a business if you need money like next week. That's a train wreck waiting to happen. Marvin Madness, exactly. What's up, Black Caesar? I'm going to tell you, when I started this YouTube channel, the first version was Conundrum Publishing, because the business world was wrapped around my book, Making Money A to Z with Self-Storage Unit Auctions. Let me show you that. Because see, this is the beauty of doing stuff. See, I can actually show you this and show you the process. All right. The business was wrapped around this book. And you see, and this is the third version of the book. Because let me show you some other stuff. These are my two most successful books. This one and The Pimpin' Craigslist. Sadly, Craigslist has changed. Let's see. Let's go down to all right. You see, this is part of the first version. This is watered out version. October 1st, 2009. See, I'm breaking it down here, telling people what to expect. But it took me, which was very fast, 6 months to build a YouTube channel, to write the books, put this out there, because that was the first book, and this was the edited edition 2 years later, because I went through a few editions. And during this whole process, I was building this business, and it took a few years. And this is something that people just do not want to hear or understand. The real James, I just created an LLC in May, but I've been making money in my business since January. You claim January and get yourself an accountant. Anthony Johnson, what's up? It's a process of building something. I'm getting ready to do with the Mindset Gym a complete build out. It's going to have another platform. It's going to have its own learning center and training courses. And that's going to take me a little time to build out. But I know this going in. You should know going in that whatever business you start, if you think that it's going to take you 2 years, double it or triple so your expectations will be in line with reality. Because fast, and whenever I hear someone say something fast, you're screwed. If that is your first part of your first thought process of we're going to do this very fast, and you're not willing and you don't have the infrastructure for very fast, because let me explain to you why I was able to put this together in 6 months to get money coming in. It took me 6 months to start making some money. I had business experience before. That is the reason that I was able to get this going. And I was one of the first people to see YouTube as more than just a place to put up narcissistic videos. I started using the full power of YouTube August 3rd, 2009. That's why I got into how to set things up. This is how I got into putting together business models, because I saw the potential of YouTube. And now many people are coming around to like, hey, we need to wrap this channel around a product. This channel used to be wrapped around this book. These two books primarily. Making Money A to Z with Self-Storage and Auctions, and Pimping Craigslist for Fun and Profit. These books made the bulk of the money. So, and this is another reason that you should get your businesses rolling and get into making money. Business skills are transferable. So let's say you have a small side hustle. You learn how to market, you learn how to do customer service, you learn how to sell, and your small side hustle business is doing, $1,500, $2,000 a month. That's amazing. You got all these people out here, especially these kids, we're making $30,000 a day. And you hear that and you're like, well, I only make $2,000 a month. You start feeling some kind of way. But you don't realize that a lot of these kids are lying, or they may be making $30,000 a day, but their net profit might be $100 between ad spend, the cost of the product, and fees. And they ain't telling you that. I know plenty of people who've been in that situation with Shopify stores and Amazon FBA. Because when you start saying, hey, what's your net profit? We can't talk about that. That's disavowed. We can talk about everything else. We can talk about how I have sex with my wife, but we can't talk about that net profit. And also, I was looking at how a lot of these people were living. They weren't living like they were making the money they claim. Like, yeah, this year we did $7 million driving a Honda that needs work. The girl's like, got a GoFundMe for the dog. But you got a $7 million business? And you have those other issues in your life? Which means, and this is one of the things that I'm fundamentally against. I'm against low margin businesses that depend upon scale and speed of Amazon. See, you're playing a dangerous game once you start playing that game. Your expectation is that Amazon is going to stay the same. Amazon has changed drastically over the last 6-7 years. When I made those no eBay, no Amazon videos, let me find them. Let me go ahead and show them to you. No eBay, no Amazon. When I made these videos, no eBay, no Amazon, more money 4 years ago. No eBay, no Amazon, more money for real, 455 reasons I'm right. No eBay, no Amazon, the fuckery has just begun. No eBay, more money, Amazon, the six sixing of sellers when Amazon just started getting rid of a bunch of sellers. No eBay, no Amazon, part 2, the vendetta. And this is part of what is coming down the pike. See, I'm going to say something. The people who can't start a business from scratch, where you come up with the name, you do everything. They move to franchises in Amazon FBA because they need the help. with Amazon FBA, you don't really have to be a good marketer. You have to be a good audience researcher. That's the whole trick of Amazon FBA. If you're very good at finding audiences that want the product that you can bring, you're going to make money. So that's the only thing that you have to do with Amazon FBA. Make sure that you know how to find the right appropriate audience for your product. When you start a business, you got to do that and a lot more. See, franchises and template platform-based businesses such as the Shopify, Facebook ad platform, you've got to be just good at literally a handful of things. Whereas to starting a real business, you got to be good at a lot of different things. And this is what keeps people out the game. Looking management is the microwaves. No one wants to wait. Burston Augustin. Hey, Jay, is it wise to grow a mobile car wash business with low overhead and employees taking pay cuts to grow the mobile car wash? Oh, no. If I was you, this is what I would do. I would, if I needed to, continue to work a full-time job and hire employees and grow that business to the point that you can leave your job. Because when you hire employees, you're buying yourself more time, because as a one-man army, you're only going to grow so much. Butte Wing, what's your take on the new knowledge-based business by Tony Robbins? It ain't nothing new about it. Tony Robbins, Russell Brunson, and this other guy, Dean, they just leveraged their name. Tony Robbins, this is all, he's been selling knowledge since day one. The Firewalk, Unlimited Power, ain't doing nothing new. Rich guys getting richer. That's what that is. Rich guys getting richer. I think ClickFunnels is $100 million company with very good margins. We know Tony Robbins. Let's see. Let's look. Let's get into this. Tony Robbins net worth. Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins' net worth is roughly 500 million. 500 million. Tony Robbins has been selling information since day one. Let's see. ClickFunnels. Let's see. What has ClickFunnels done? The first year after launching, ClickFunnels had 10,000 members and raked in approximately 10 million. The second year, that climbed to 30,000 members with about 30 million in revenue. The company's on track to make 90 million, and it's all self-funded. What you think about this? And this kind of goes into why you should get the 5 checking account, why you should jump into this, so you can start self-funding, because ClickFunnels is a $90 million company that was organically funded. This is what we used to call organic funding. It was all self-funded, which means Russell doesn't have any partners, any investors, and he used his own money. This is what you can do when you get into the 5 checking account blueprint, because, especially if you're a high earning income person, good Lord, what the 5 checking account blueprint will do for you is ridiculous. So ClickFunnels is big, man. It's big. But this is one of the things of he built a business using their own money, and it took some time. Um, if you're going to sell an information product and you're going to have affiliates, it has to be high ticket. It's got to be enough meat on the bone for everybody. You know, that's why it's high ticket. A lot of these FBA courses are close to $1,000 because they have a lot of affiliates. And the affiliate, if the affiliate sell the course, they get half, so they get 500. Determined soul. People are mentally lazy and don't want to do the necessary research to learn the skills needed to build a business. I would agree there. Anthony Merritt, gee, need to refi my car into my business. Good idea. That's dependent upon if your business can get approved. Do you have enough income coming into your business? What's up, Tiger Shark? See, this whole concept, and I've shown you Glossier into the gloss. She spent 3 years gathering research. And, you know, part of building these businesses, it takes time. Because once again, if you've got to build something super, super fast, there's going to be a problem inherent in the way that you build your business, the way that you serve your customers. You know, when I started this process in 2009, my goals were extremely modest. I want to make $50,000 within 2 years. I gave myself a long pathway, a long runway, because I knew going in that these things are challenging to put together. It's a challenge, and many people don't understand that a business taking 2 to 5 years to grow is very normal. There's so many things to learn. There's so many things to put together. Now, this is something new. I was reading that some colleges are teaching true entrepreneurship. They're teaching stuff like sales, marketing, how to hire people. So colleges are coming really, really far, far ahead. Engineering cannabis. Is writing a book for establishing yourself an expert is a good idea? Absolutely. The minute that you write a book, you become an expert. That's how you'll be treated. That's how you'll be introduced. When I wrote my book on storage auctions, the most comprehensive guide on storage auctions still to this day, I had cemented my position as an expert. The blog, urbanpackrat.com, was getting 250 hits a month. It was the de facto resource for storage auction information. Writing a book instantly brands you as an expert and can open up the doors to speaking engagements if that's what you want to do. Speaking can be very lucrative. You know, one of the reasons I don't do it is not a good time for me to be traveling every week, staying in hotels to speak for an hour. It just doesn't, for some people, that's like the best thing ever. They get to speak, they get to hang out at the hotel pool, and they get to drink and stuff. But I'm not a fan of that. But starting your businesses, it's a journey, man. And for those of you who need a little help, there's a lot of these links under the video. This can drastically increase your speed of learning and reduce your learning curve. because one of the things I'm doing every Tuesday, I was late this Tuesday sending out the link to the email to the webinar, but that's the standard day that we will be doing live training. And yeah, I need to get that set up and advertise that, because we will still be working on the art of holding. And this is where you get to ask your questions. I have a lot of people who want to ask questions, and they will email me when they should be here, like you folks are at the live stream where I'm here. I can answer questions, or you should go ahead and partake in the webinars where you can ask questions. It's a good party. It's a party. That's what we're doing. We're having a party over here. But for those of you who need to reduce your learning curve, there's a ton of help under the live stream. I mean, the time is ticking. I want you guys to understand that you don't have this opportunity forever. Like YouTube. YouTube was an amazing opportunity 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015. Now, there are many people selling courses that will teach you how to start a YouTube channel very fast and get growth, amazing growth. There's a lot of people who started their YouTube channel less than 24 months ago who have over 1 million subscribers. And this is a benefit of the new algorithm and how people, like, I'm going to show you one. Let's see, social blade. This cracks me up. All right. So I'm about to peel back this girl. She uses a cheap camera. Her audio isn't that great. She doesn't use tags. She does none of the YouTube stuff. And she started December 17th, 2017. The channel's year and a half. It's 18 months old, 15 months, something like that. And she's got 113 million views off of only 61 videos. And she's a high school kid just making, I mean, I've been trying to see the appeal. Her audience must be kids. And this is her first video. It's 2.7 million views. So I don't know if she took a course or she just hit it right. I'm not sure. But you're seeing all of this grow. Here's another one. He started, no, he did not start making videos. Let's go. I can show you with this. Two years ago. He started this 7 years ago, but he really started putting stuff up 2 years ago. And he struggled struggled. Then he started blowing up. You see a lot of 1.7. He puts up a video now, he'll get 100,000 views the first 2 hours. And this is in part to the new algorithm, because you can see the growth. You had Gary V on there, 475. I took cold showers, 3.9 million, 1.5 million. So YouTube is a bona fide business model that many people just don't understand, because YouTube requires a certain amount of talent if you want to make that money. Marvin, high ticket commissions will set you up very well if your marketing's on point. All right, Mentor Shelley, I'm following your footsteps. Yeah, all this got started with a book. The real James, can I pay my expenses for my business through? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. See, when you do that, you're commingling funds. You're taking funds to ride. You should never pay business expenses from your personal account. How long have you been? You're new around here. You haven't been watching this. No. That's commingling of funds. That will invalidate your LLC. You need to use your LLC bank accounts. Oh, Erica, YouTube is definitely choosing winners. Um, you have a few folks who are going through YouTube commenting all over the place. Uh, I would say around 2015, 2016, because that's when things really begin to change. I got a little salty because YouTube does pick winners. They will make you or break you. I had videos that were ranked up with Alex Becker's videos, how to start businesses. Then they took the rankings away. I was just like, what? I remember there was a point that my traffic dropped so low because YouTube had unchose me. I used to get all the new fancy features and stuff. 2013 to 2016 was an introspective period for me on YouTube, because I was just like, wait a minute. I know my video's good as this one. Why isn't it getting the views? YouTube does choose. And a lot of people don't understand that. Uh, Part of the reasons that I'm starting the mental gym is I need to separate these concepts, because part of the one problem with this channel is that it's too clunky. That's why I went with, money management, how to make money, and just kept it there. And that seems to have stabled the ship. But if you want to start a business, you need to adjust your expectations to years versus weeks or months, unless you're an advanced technician. Eric, I basically found a guy who created 10 channels. He's hiring folks and they're making those voiceover videos and top 10 things with nice things. He is making 30,000 a month. He's riding the wave. Hey, there's a reason I'm starting new YouTube channels. Matt Gershom, I think organic traffic is getting harder and harder to get versus paid traffic. But if you don't have a solid brand, traffic is expensive. You need to have something worth selling. What's up, Edward? Quentin, I'm an Uber driver in Charleston. I want to get into car sharing and eventually have my own platform. Is renting cars? I can't say. I don't really like the business model. because it seems like it's a low margin business. Erica Williams, one thing you can do is take all your older content and put it on Facebook. That's what I'm doing with Money, Income, Profit. I'm just taking content that's been on YouTube and putting it on Facebook because there's another audience over there that's never seen this stuff. And LinkedIn, because LinkedIn, the issue is you only natively load a video up to 10 minutes on the platform. So I have to truncate the videos, which is a pain in the butt. Thank you, Douglas Jones. Yeah, the YouTube business model is a real thing. I'm going to tell you something that I'm getting ready to do. I'm going to start looking, and I'm going to buy an established Instagram account versus creating one from scratch. Yes, people sell Instagram accounts. I'm looking for one with about 30, 40,000 subscribers. I can get that for about 500 to 700 bucks. And yeah, that's an advanced technical trick, because I was watching this video and this guy was talking about flipping Instagram accounts. You buy an account that looks like it was poised for growth because he knows how to do Instagram, and he buy it for 500 bucks, keep it for about 5-6 months, grow it, sell it for 7,000 to 10,000. This is what he's doing. See, this is one of the things, because the internet has changed. Going to Matt's post about getting organic traffic. LinkedIn is the place that you can get a lot of organic traffic. Everywhere else, it's a hard thing to do. Didn't read the material. Yeah, YouTube is, this is why this is Mac Daddy Media. We're a media company first. And the things that you can do with media and the things you can do with online courses, we're just really beginning with this. What's up, Vanny G? Thank you. We're just getting started with this. The online course market, or Tony Robbins, Russell Brunson, and Dean, it's a $350 million per day business. I think Gordon Gekko said it. Information is the most valuable commodity that I know, and it's going to continue to grow. It's going to continue to grow. If you have a skill that you can teach somebody, there's a guy who was with Clients on Demand who taught handstands, and he made $2 million in a year doing handstand teaching. What's the thing you got to understand, and this is why I was having an issue with YouTube. When my business was getting a lot of free traffic, I was getting a big email list from giving out the email book. I was making sales, and consistently my revenues were going up from the free traffic. Then about 2013, 14, YouTube was like, hey, you keep sending that traffic off the platform, we're gonna penalize you. And it's become very much about that life, that thug life, that YouTube thug life. Except with people, as Erica pointed out, that have been handpicked. Cardi B, and this is one of the issues that I had. Cardi B has a video with two girls with their breasts exposed. I was having suggestive thumbnails deleted. It's interesting. What's up, Ron? YouTube now has 1.8 billion. Oh, yeah. Facebook lost half of its traffic. But Facebook will be fine because Facebook is a marketer's dream. Facebook now has older traffic. The youngins are on Instagram and Snapchat, and they may have a Facebook page, but I mean, look at someone that's young that you know of, and you'll see that it's been years since they posted on their Facebook page. They're on Instagram, they're on Snapchat. A lot of people are on podcast. Long and the short, I have 3 other channels being made by folks, super silly topics and crazy amounts of video views. Once again, this is why I'm going to launch the mindset gym, because part of the problem once you get affiliated with the manosphere is you will get aligned with channels that don't make any sense. And that was another problem I have. That's why I have that recommendation thing turned off, because it had aligned me with people that I don't agree with their content. So it's funny. Basically, young males, white, Hispanic, and Asian are the perfect YouTube audience. Girls, 12-year-old girls are a big demographic for YouTube. They're huge. Writing a book gives you so much credibility if you know how to put it out there. I had making money A to Z with self-storage auctions. I had speaking engagements. People were just like, hey, would you come speak? Sure. Writing a book opens up so many doors for you. Life insurance agents are going crazy over opportunity to use FB ads to reach older clients. Yeah, the demographics of Facebook are of an older, mature audience. If you want to reach younger people, you need to be good with Instagram. If you want to reach older people, Facebook. If you want to reach business people, LinkedIn. There are people who are making their money off one platform, and then the Grant Cardones of the world and the Ty Lopez's of the world are everywhere. They're on Instagram, they're on Snapchat, they're on Pinterest, and that's how you get millions of fans. I may have to hire someone because my Facebook ads just keep getting disapproved, and I'm just sitting there like, what is going on? So YouTube is a solid business opportunity. You can make money with a YouTube channel and not even get a lot of views if you know what you're doing. All right, so let's go through it once again. For those of you who need help, just go to Hustlers Kung Fu University. These are the hustling courses. This is Craigslist. This is, how to start a business. And for those of you who, once again, everyone needs to get money management, the basics of finance and wealth development. This is the benchmark course that gives you the 5 checking accounts. The 5 checking accounts will change your life, because most people have a very poor financial education. If you know about stocks, 401ks, IRAs, but you don't know how to make money outside of a job, you have a very poor financial education. Because, very few people mention this, but any financial education that doesn't include some type of income tax reduction program is insufficient. This is why most of this advice will keep you poor, or, if you win, you'll win when you're 60, 70, 80, 90 years old. You're not going to win when you're young. The only way that you can win when you're young is to go ahead and get the money management, the basics of finance and wealth development, and then start making more money with these new money habits. That's the key. New money habits. You don't have to be 50 years old driving your Lambo. You could be 30 something driving your Lambo. A lot of these young kids have figured it out. And they got there from not a job, but from starting a business and being part of the producer culture. You have two choices here in America. You can be part of the consumer culture or you can be part of the producer culture. Producers are going to make 10 times the average American income, 10 times to 1,000 times, depending on what they're producing. So in the minimum, if you are a producer, you just side hustling, you're going to make 10 times more than the average person. So get the money management, the basics of finance and wealth development, so you can develop the proper template on how to handle your money. And for those of you who want to accelerate the process, go below. There's some hustle courses. These are not online courses, but these are ways to use certain things to make more money. Let's see. Butte, there's a meme of a guy telling the guy to work out for the gram or pick a 9 to 5. Wow. Matt Gershom, I don't know how Grant and Gary Vee can put out so much content. They keep learning. You know, Gary Vee has learned so much because he got into Google ads before anyone else did. 89 Dr. Funk's. Let's see, what's that book? Here we go. Amazon. Let's go. You know, the first time I mentioned something, y'all should get it. I mean, I'm serious because I get a lot of people like, hey, you know, you mentioned this book. And like, I get this months later. Y'all should jump on this stuff as soon as I say it. For real, for real. All right. Because it's weird how the name of the book is Upside. I think everybody should go ahead and get this book. It's Upside. And when I mention these books, y'all need to get them instead of asking me like several, because I've been mentioning this book for almost a year. Start taking action quicker. Upside. Because part of learning how to make money is knowing how to sift through data. Like, let's see, price of Bitcoin. You know, Bitcoin has like doubled in price in the last week. It's going to go down because the manipulation is down. Once again, when you're doing your data, you got to learn how to read these charts. You got to learn, because you see, you need more information than the primary data. Thanks, Royston. Stefan, you're going to have to spend some money. That's how you test it. You have to spend some money. Oh, definitely. A big part of taking, because a lot of y'all should sign up for the mindset thing, because this is where a lot of this stuff generates. And I'm not gonna talk about it on this channel because once again, I've learned a lesson from having too many topics on the channel. But I may do a video for the mindset channel today that's going to be talking about mental environments that may blow your mind. So be sure to check that out. Okay, so once again, let's run up through here. I got all kinds of stuff going on here. So we've covered YouTube. YouTube's a moneymaker. I mean, my AdSense is $1,000 to $2,000 a month. That's good side hustle money for a lot of people. All right. Price of Bitcoin hasn't gone up. Upside. All right. So once again, everybody get money management is the basics of finance and wealth development. Grab that. And understand every Tuesday, 7 p.m., there will be live training on some subject unless I'm out of town or something. So just put that date on your calendar. I've got to set up what's going on for next Tuesday because I need to put that out and get the people emails. And if you're a member of each undergrad, you get this stuff free. And there's going to be a lot coming. A lot. So with that, I will see you guys later. You have a good day. Oh, Douglas, Glendon Sorrell, I bought Bitcoin at 17,000. It's been nowhere near that good since Glendon. Yeah, man, a lot of people got their clocks cleaned on that. Because you got to look at the people who had money and how they looked at Bitcoin. The big issue with people in Bitcoin is they see it as a get-rich-quick scheme. You just buy a little Bitcoin, hold it, and flip it later. And even at $3,000, you would still have to have a lot of money to invest in Bitcoin. Let's say it was 3,500 for one coin. You would still need 6 figures to really see some good money. L. Hartstein, Pinch Anything's a very good book. Yeah, we'll be talking about that. All right. I will see you guys later. You have a